Hey YouTube, I'm Erisss. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm just going to be giving you guys a life update and talking a little bit about my mental health and like how I've been dealing with it so far throughout this semester. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. I know it's been a long time since I posted, but it's really just because I've just been dealing with a lot. There's been so much going on, so I'm just going to talk to you guys about what's been going on and everything. Over the summer, I was interning at my summer job. I work for the USDA as a soil conservationist intern, and so I do that job over the summer, and it's really boring. I don't really like the job, and I wish I could transfer out of it, but that's what I'm stuck with right now. So it is what it is. But I had to do some volunteer hours over the summer, and I was driving back and forth between Connecticut and Baltimore trying to get these hours done. And so one day when I was driving back from Baltimore to Connecticut, I got pulled over by the police and I got a really expensive speeding ticket. And as a college student, I could not afford that ticket, y'all. Like, despite the fact that I was working, I don't have $250 just lying around to be, you know, given for a speeding ticket. I shouldn't have been speeding, but I was literally going with the speed of traffic. Like, everyone around me was speeding. But so why am I the only one that got pulled over? And I really think the only reason I got pulled over was because I had a Maryland license plate and everybody else had Connecticut. Honestly, that's probably what stood out and what made him pull me over. Because when he pulled me over, he was like, "Oh, are you visiting? Like, where are you coming from? Why are you in Connecticut?" And I was just like, "I have an internship here," and I think that's the reason why he pulled me over. But then eventually, after doing all that, and then there were tolls, y'all. I had so many tolls that came to my house, like, and then they would come late, so I'm getting late penalties, and they're going from $4 to $6 to maybe like $50 to $78, and it's like, what the heck? And I'm getting 3, 4, or 5 of those sent to my freaking house. So I disputed some of them, but other ones I couldn't dispute. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? So I ended up getting everything worked out, and I got everything paid for and settled out, and that was a blessing. But y'all, I done lost so much money, it's not even funny. How I'm working a full-time job and then I leave the job with no money left? None. I'm getting paid a decent amount of money and I leave with no money left. That was irritating, but I don't know where my money went. I spent more money last summer. I had more money then than I did now, and I didn't spend anything. Nothing. I spent on food. I went to the mall maybe once, and I went to the movie theaters twice. That's it. Okay, y'all, so after dealing with all the speeding tickets, I ended up getting into a single car accident in August, and I left my car really dented. I'll insert some pictures and videos right here, but I left my car dented, and that whole night was just a hot mess. It was me and my brother in the car. Neither one of us were injured in any way. It was literally just damage to my car, and I ran over a street sign. Like, it was just a curve in the road. Like, I wasn't paying attention, and there was a curve in the road, and I ended up going over the curb into the sidewalk and hit the street sign and knocked the street sign down, and it dented my car really bad. And then when I get to school, I had a really hard time finding a job. In my job, I have a car note, I have car insurance, I have a phone bill, I have all these other bills that I have to pay, and it's like, I didn't have the money. And it was really bothering me a lot. Like, it made me a little depressed, not having a job and not having any money, and I went into a depression for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I'm probably still in the depression, but my counselor thinks that I'm functioning as a depressant, like a functioning depressant. And so yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at right now. Over the summer during my job, one of my supervisors came to me and was like, "Hey Erisss, so we can't offer you a job after you graduate." I was supposed to graduate in December, but I'm gonna get into that later. So I was supposed to graduate in December. They was like, "Oh, we can't offer you a job right now because of the state of the government. There's just not a position open up right now. And so if you want to go to grad school, then you can go to grad school." Y'all, that was an answered prayer. I was so happy, so relieved when they told me that. Like, I absolutely wanted to go to vet school after I graduated. This is exactly the plan that I had, and that was in effect. Y'all, I pulled that money out my behind. I don't know how I paid for that stuff. Like, I had people helping me, sending me money. Like, I don't know how I paid for it. I pulled that money out my behind. So getting back to my graduation date. So I was supposed to graduate when I came to college in fall 2022. My expected graduation date was spring 2026. So I go through college. I had credits built up from high school, so that went into my college. It transferred over to college, and my new graduation date was December 2025. So I'm supposed to graduate in the fall. Early. I'm supposed to graduate in the fall. But I think I'm going to get my GPA up. Well, I decided today that I'm going to get my GPA up, and I'm going to I'm going to stay extra semester and just graduate on time rather than early, and you know, get my GPA up, add some extra classes just to look better for vet schools. And there's also other goals that I want to complete for next semester, so I'm going to stay extra semester and just get that done. But my mental health has really been in the garbage, y'all. Like, it's really been so hard for me. I eventually did end up getting a job. I work for the student accessibility center now on campus, and I just do a student note taker job. So I stay in classes and just take notes for students who have disabilities, or who, you know, just need extra support and help. And it's like what the heck? Like, I need this money, y'all. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I have so many bills to pay and so many responsibilities, and it would just help if I had a job that actually paid me well. Don't get me wrong, I am forever grateful for this job, because it really, I didn't have to get hired. You know what I'm saying? They could have said they didn't have any spots, and then I would just be jobless and I'd probably get my car taken and all this other stuff. So that's pretty much everything that's going on now, and it's like everything is just so overwhelming, y'all. Like, everything is really pissing me off, stressing me out. Like, I've been so sad and upset, and me and my boyfriend were going through a whole phase where we were arguing, and like, he thought I was cheating at one point because I just acted so distant, and I wasn't really talking to him or talking to anybody really, because I was just so upset about everything that was going on. Like, it's been back to back to back stuff since the summer, and I'm really done. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I just want to be done with everything. And I feel like it's really not fair, because I'm such a good person. Like, I don't deserve none of this stuff that happened to me at all, but I know God is just putting me through this to test me and to make me grow as a person, to make me, you know, realize like I have to be careful of me speeding. Yeah, he's just teaching me a lot of lessons, and I'm learning so much. And really, I'm just glad that I have the support system that I have. I'm glad that my boyfriend did not give up on me. I'm glad that he stuck through me through everything, because I don't know what I would do without him. And yeah, like, I'm really just doing my best to take it one day at a time, take it day by day. But it's just, everything is really a lot, and it's so hard doing this thing on my own, like paying my own bills. It's so hard being an adult, y'all. And I'm really glad that I pushed back my graduation date, because now I don't have to pay for an apartment. After I graduate, I can stay on campus. Like before, and if I graduated this fall, I would have had to pay for an apartment, get my own place for me and Michi, and maybe my boyfriend too, split the rent and all this other stuff, and just have expenses after expenses after expenses. And so I'm glad that I get to stay extra semester, and I don't have to worry about that. And all I gotta do is worry about where I'm going in the fall for vet school, and get my housing for vet school, honestly. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on. But I just wanted to encourage everybody that you are not going through anything alone. You always have a support system. If anything, y'all can always reach out to me if there's anything wrong, if there's anything y'all want to talk about. I'm happy to talk to anybody about anything. Like, I'm an open book for the most part. I'm an open book. I love chatting and encouraging other people, especially Black women, because we go through so much as a community, and it's really not fair, but it is what it is. You can't change society. But yeah, so I just want to come in here and encourage everybody that everything is going to be okay. Everything happens for a reason. You're going to learn, and you're going to make mistakes, and it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly normal, and you can always reach out to me or anybody else, and definitely utilize your resources. If you can ask for money, do that. If you're in the position to help someone else, please do that, because we're all going through it, and it's been a really tough year, y'all. Like, 2025 has not been easy for anybody, and I'm really thankful for the support system that I do have. I'm thankful to my family, my boyfriend, his family, like everything. So if you guys need anything, please let me know. I'm definitely going to try and get back on track with posting and everything. I've been getting back into the gym. I started crocheting again. Let me show y'all. Look at these granny squares I've been making, y'all. They are so cute. They look so much more vibrant on camera. But it's pink, this sage green color, or like this, yeah, like a sage green color, this purple, this orange, and this black. And then another thing, y'all, like, my phone has been acting up so bad. It keeps glitching. It'll like go black and have the loading screen and everything. Like, it's just really weird. And I need a new phone really bad, but I went to AT&T and it was like, oh, we can't help you right now because you haven't paid off the phone and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, I don't have $500 to drop on this phone right now just to get a new one. Like, that's crazy. So they can't do anything. I can't do anything about my phone. So I'm just gonna try and keep deleting stuff. Like, the problem probably is that I don't have enough storage. But right now my phone is really full, so that's probably what the problem is and why it keeps glitching. So I'm gonna try and keep deleting stuff off my phone. But I don't have that many apps. It's just pictures and pictures and videos and pictures. So I just gotta start deleting stuff again. But yeah, I just really want to come in here and encourage everybody that you're not going through anything alone. I'm always here if you guys need to talk. But yeah, I don't even know if this video is gonna get posted because I did put a lot of my personal information out there, but I just want to, I really want y'all to understand, like, if I can go through it and push through it, then so can you. Like, I just wanted to come on here and share what I've been going through so that someone else could be encouraged and uplifted. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to start talking about mental health more often. And yeah, so I might even make a mental health, you know, series. And so where I talk about different disorders and stuff like that, because I really am passionate about mental health and stuff like that. So maybe that's something that'll come in the future. Maybe if that's what you guys are interested in, then maybe, you know, y'all can tune in and stuff. But I'm going to be making more crochet content, more vlogs and stuff like that, so please stay tuned. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to comment below and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.